We're about to go out to a live news conference from Englewood Police that will discuss the disturbing double homicide that was allegedly committed by an 81-year-old man. Reginald Maclaren is accused of killing his wife and adult daughter with an axe this weekend. Maclaren told police he'd recently been let go from his job and that he had no money left to pay rent and began planning to kill his family. Maclaren said that he killed them on Saturday morning and placed their bodies in trash cans later that same day. He also said that he fully intended to kill his family and that he does not regret it because he knows that his family is in a better place and that he knew, quote, what a miserable life that was, end quote, in reference to homelessness, and that he did not want his family to go through that. We now go out to Englewood Police with more details about this absolutely disturbing and very sad case right now.
In the apartment, upon clearing the apartment, the officers discovered two female adults deceased in large trash cans. Both victims sustained substantial injuries and there were no signs of life. The Englewood Police Department detectives, CBI, their crime lab, and the Arapahoe County Coroner's Office responded to conduct a homicide investigation. During the course of that investigation, it was determined that both victims were killed with an axe, and one of the victims had been dismembered with a saw. During the investigation, the detectives were able to come up with enough probable cause to arrest Mr. Maclaren on first-degree murder charges. Mr. Maclaren was cooperative during the investigation. Due to some pre-existing medical conditions, he was transported to a local hospital for treatment, and upon receiving that treatment, he was taken to the Arapahoe County Jail on those charges. Questions?
There's a lot to process in a crime like this. I mean, is this an emotionally difficult case for your detectives and the officers who responded to this?
Yes, it is. You know, some of our detectives have been detectives for 20 years, and they describe this as one of the most gruesome crime scenes that they've ever been a part of. Our officers who responded, obviously we're taking their mental health into consideration, and we're getting them all the help and resources that they need. We have a peer support group here who is working with each officer that was there that night.
I know in reading the arrest documents, there was an interview conducted with the suspect indicating sort of his motivations behind this, whether that's truth or not. Can you speak to, you know, he had said that he was worried about becoming homeless. If there are any other folks in the community who are vulnerable of becoming homeless or down on their luck, that there are services available, is there sort of a message you can tell people who might think that there's no hope?
Yes, for those people who feel like there's no hope, please reach out to the Englewood Police Department. We have co-responders, we have an MRU, mobile response unit, that's their job. They try to help people and get them housing. There's a ton of services that are available, and we would please ask that they reach out to the Englewood Police Department if they're needing those services.
Could you characterize the suspect's demeanor at the time? Was he lucid? Was he confused? I know you said he was cooperating, but can you tell us a little bit more about how he engaged you guys?
To the best of my knowledge, like I said, he was cooperative. He did not, you know, he seemed distraught. Maybe, and I don't know what the reasons for his actions were. I mean, that's part of our investigation. We're trying to determine why he did what he did. But as far as our dealings with him, he was more than cooperative.
You mentioned you had the probable cause, and did he ever give some sort of confession or anything to those? He said he knew who did it, but did he confess at all?
Eventually, after speaking with detectives, yes, he did. He did confess.
What was the nature of the relationship of the suspect and the victims? Do we know at this point?
It was his adult daughter and wife.
investigation been able to determine the credibility of his statement that they were going to be homeless that day?
I think that is all part of the investigation that we're trying to determine if that was in fact the case.
And I'm going to jump in here. That's all we have time for right now. Any further questions or any other information, if you can contact the DA, the 18th Judicial District Attorney's Office. Eric Ross is ready for you guys. All right, thank you.